Man of Steel. You guys might know about that movie. Little movie about a certain superhero that wears blue, red, flies around. Little guy called Superman. First film in the new DCEU. That's right. A little bit of a darker Superman. Not your daddy's Superman. Quoting that from Kevin Smith. Perfect, I thought. And one of the biggest gripes that came out of that movie was the fact that there were so many casualties at the end. That so much that they had to address it in Batman vs. Superman. And I thought they addressed it pretty well. But they were just griping. Everybody were getting their banana hammocks in a bunch about Superman not saving people and just letting all the destruction happen. Well, there's a new study that happened today. It's very interesting. And I think Marvel fanboys will find it very interesting. This study claims that Guardians of the Galaxy has the highest on-screen body count in movie history. Man of Steel doesn't even make the list. One more thing. Who the fuck cares? I mean, honestly, who cares? There's not real people. I started off being all douchey and everything because that's what I like to do. I'm just a douchebag. No, but this study did happen. And even James Gunn, he talks about, he even tried to defend it. He said they're only counting on-screen deaths, which is very true. On-screen because, I mean, what about Alderaan and all the Star Wars shit? I mean, Attack of the Clones and everything like that. It's like, whoa. An Attack of the Clones? Did I really just say Attack of the Clones? Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't ever want to utter that freaking sentence ever again. Force Awakens. Oh, it's been a long day. A bunch of people died. Honestly, who the fuck cares? It doesn't matter. They're not real people. This is comic book movies. Has anybody ever read a comic book? People die all the time and that shit. There's always casualties in the books. I just found it funny, though. That Man of Steel didn't even make the list. Let's look at the list here. We got, first off, 80,000. Apparently there's 80,000 deaths. Ships and shit like that. It's whatever. We got Dracula Untold with 5687. Sum of All Fears has 2009-22. Return of the King has 2798. That's crazy. I guess they just did like a top 5. Man of Steel's maybe in the top 10, but I don't know. Even Avengers could have had a lot. But that just shows you right there. I mean, who cares? And I always found it funny, too, that Man of Steel got so much grief for that. And I'm going, these are not real people. And then they had to address it in Batman vs. Superman, which was fine. But what really annoyed the piss out of me, and what I still kind of smirk at, and just kind of go, jeez, is in Batman vs. Superman, they have to stress, they do it twice at that ending battle sequence, that Stryker Island is uninhabited. Jeez. I don't know what's going on with people nowadays. It gets on my nerves. We can't just enjoy a movie anymore. It's got to be picked apart like crazy. Everything's got to be picked apart. It sucks. Kind of does. Even like today, I used to be big in like Android and Google stuff. Some of you might know. I used to work on a website called Android Spin, the show on their YouTube channel called the Mandroid Show. And Google announced like a line of new products, their new Google phone, Pixel and everything. And there's just people that weren't impressed. And I'm just going, it's just nothing's ever going to be enough, I guess, what I'm getting at. Somebody was like saying like, oh yeah, Google announced this, and they were just saying shit that was already out. Because basically, all they did was Googleize a lot of their stuff. Probably made it better. I mean, the Pixel phone sounds pretty nice. I actually might think about getting it. But, yeah, it's just like, well, first off, technology was going to plateau. I mean, it has plateaued a little bit. And it's weird, too, because virtual reality, I mean, I thought it was fairly new, and I thought it was kind of getting hyped up a little bit. But according to people on my Twitter, it is like so last year. Is it me, or did they think that you're supposed to wear it all the time? To me, virtual reality is like, hey, if you're going to be at home, you have a couple drinks, maybe smoke a fucking bowl or something, let your mind go crazy. And then put that sucker on and watch a movie. I've actually watched a couple of movies. I have the little shitty like cardboard one. I watched like Mad Max and I think Mission Impossible 4 or Rogue Nation. just laying on my couch with it on my face. It was pretty cool. And the headphones, I think it's pretty cool. Some of the stuff with virtual reality is pretty cool when you actually can look around. I don't know. Sorry, totally just veered off because that's what I do. In a tangent. But yeah, I'm just like, I just found that funny and I wanted to talk about it. I mean, it's not a big deal. Who the fuck cares? Nobody actually died. It's fictional characters, like Ben Affleck says in Jay and Silent Bob. Fictional characters, yeah. It's just, and it just sucks because then everybody gripes about these fucking things, like they're gonna have to address why Batman killed people in Justice League, and I'm going, you don't have to. I got it. People got it. There's just complainers all the time. They're just ruining our movies, man. It sucks. What do you guys think? You guys getting sick of hearing that? And I'm sure, I mean, obviously I'm biased a little bit. I'm more DC. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, look at the poster back there. I mean, I am. I grew up mainly with DC, so obviously I lean DC. But I love all the movies. But I'm actually going to start, there's like a new series with Deadpool that's coming out tomorrow that I can't wait to check out. Deadpool in Black or something. It has something to do with him and Venom, or like the organism that is Venom. That's gonna be interesting. So I can't wait to read that. But it's just like Man of Steel got so much shit. I just thought it was funny that Man of Steel got so much shit for all the casualties, and then Guardians of the Galaxy gets on top of this list, and Man of Steel's not even in the top 5. I just found it funny. So I thought I'd start off like that. But I honestly don't care. You shouldn't care. Let's just enjoy these movies, right, guys? All right. Cheers. Let me know your thoughts. All right? Talk to you later. Where's that stop button?